going on, everybody? This is Dave, and this is Pop Punk Promotions. I'm here with CJ from Disarmed, formerly Handguns. How's it going, CJ?
It's going, man. How about you?
Doing great. Great to see you again. It's been a
You as
while.
well. Yes, sir.
So, how did Disarmed form?
Well, we were handguns before, and we kind of just disappeared, kind of. We all kind of, you know, over the years of touring and labels and management and stuff, we got burnt out and we called it quits for a little bit. And then we finally just started talking again. And we're like, man, we wish we could play a show. And we're like, let's do it. And out of respect to Jake and the rest of the guys that are carrying handguns now, we just thought we'd change the name, and uh, so that's how we got disarmed.
So, how did the conversations start? Who started? Did you start it? Did somebody else start it?
Um, I mean, I pretty much started it all. I'm always trying to call everyone like, man, we guys, we should get together and whatever. And everyone's spread out. So Kyle's in Chicago, Brandon and Chris is in New Jersey, and Brandon's in did I already say that? Brandon's in Philly, Chris is in New Jersey, me and Taylor are in Maryland. So it's hard to get everyone together. But after I mentioned it, sorry, my whole family's upstairs having a meltdown. Um, Dad life. So I was like, dude, life lessons and Disenchanted's about to be 10 years old. We at least got to do something, you know? So that's everyone was like, yeah, let's do it. So that's how we start talking again.
No hesitation, just dove right into it. I love it.
Yeah, for real.
I mean,
So
I definitely could understand hesitation because you guys haven't played for a while and you guys might be a little bit rusty and you're afraid of screwing up and all that. So I definitely get it, but at the same time, it's like you won't know whether it's gonna work or not unless you just dive right in. Like that's what I tell people.
yeah, I mean, it was great the first time we got in the room together. I mean, we we were shredding. I mean, yeah, we were a
Yeah.
little rusty, but still we're just like, damn, we still got it. Even like songs we haven't played in a long time, we just were like, hey, you guys remember that one? Yeah, let's try it. And then we'd play it perfectly and be like, holy shit, like that's just tight.
Isn't
Just
that
to
like one
having
of the
that,
best feelings?
dude, it's the best. It's like it brings you back to 2015 all over again.
I tell people that's how it is. Like I'm experiencing that right now. Like I feel like I'm getting that energy and passion for promoting pop punk bands that I had when I was when I started This Is Pop Punk Promotions in 2013, and then when I was in high school. Actually, I would say I probably have more passion for it than when I started in 2013. I feel like it's more like high school just because of you guys getting back and playing music and Newfound Glory still going strong and Tom is back in Blink and I'm trying to think who else. Just set your goals is playing music again. Hit the
Yeah.
lights is back and releasing new music. It's super motivational and inspiring, and it's a nice reminder that we're never too old for this or too cool, or we can have a wife and kids or whatever, and still do the damn thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I know I'm married. I have two kids, two awesome kids. Brandon doesn't have kids. He's got a dog, and he's got his fiance. Taylor's married with two kids. Chris got two kids, and Kyle doesn't have any kids, but he probably will one day.
Hell yeah, they can show their kids the way.
Exactly. I mean, that's why I started getting into music. I told my wife, I'm like, Wesley's not going to have any idea how cool I used to be or the cool stuff I used to do. So that's why I got in the other band, Five Steps Back. And then, yeah, man, it's just cool. It's cool to be out there. I've been playing music since I was 12, 13. Been in bands since then. And I just feel like once I stopped in 2016, I just felt like part of me died, really. You know what I mean? Something I was doing all the time. Now I'm not doing it. It's like weird.
I'm right there with you. I tell people it's from 2015 to 2019, from 24 to 29. I was boring. I was old. I was lame. Like I became what society wants us to be. And then one day
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
woke up. I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
Exactly, man. That's kind of like after we had our handguns falling out that next day when I realized we were calling it quits, I went out and got a job doing HVAC, and I did that for a while, and I just felt like waking up, going to work, and I was just used to living that lifestyle to where like we're waking up in a different state, doing whatever the hell we wanted. So that's why I kind of started my own property maintenance company, and I've been doing that for 5 years. Kind of just like it makes you see life in different eyes, instead of that corporate life, like you're saying. It's like there's more to life than that. Um, so that's helped me do my own thing and keep rocking.
Absolutely, hell yeah. So you guys just dropped a an announcement for a reunion show at Kung Fu Necktie in Philadelphia with Brigades, Midfield, Five Steps Back, your other band. How did that come to be?
Well, we were like, man, where should we do it? And we always did pretty good in Philly. I feel like Philly is like our little hub, from us being in Baltimore. Woody was in Philly. Brandon used to live in upstate New York before, so it was kind of like the middle ground for everything. And we just thought that was a good spot. So we just hit up some venues, and Kung Fu Necktie had been there once, I think for emo night accidentally. And I'm like, this place is sick. So we hit them up. We didn't want them too big. Like, even if there's like 4 kids that come out to this show, we don't really care. We're really doing it for us. But whoever comes, man, we're just grateful. And we're gonna put on the best show that we can. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how it worked out. We found Kung Fu Necktie. Dude, Dave Ramona was like, "Hey, let's do it." Um, so yeah, we're coming to Philly next Saturday.
Oh
So
yeah.
a week from today. Or
So
yeah.
if you're in the area, you better be there.
Yeah, come on out, man. I mean, we got brigades, they just start dropping fire stuff, dude. I mean, Darren, he just gets it done, and that whole band is just so sick. And I will say Brigade is one of the bands when we were touring that we just kind of, related to a lot. Um, Personally, musically and stuff like that. And Midfield, I know they were cranking stuff up, heard good things about them guys, and hit them up, see if they wanted to play, and they were down. We had some other bands that were going to play, and they kind of dropped last second. So that's how Five Steps Back got on there. My guys were like, "Oh, wish we could play it." I'm like, "Fine, I don't. Everyone else is tied up. Let's just play it." So I'm kind of double dipping, but it should still be good. You hear my daughter? She's up there, fussy.
Yeah, I hear her saying defend pop punk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's mad. She's mad she can't go because the show's 21 plus. So that does suck, but I feel like everyone that's going to come out and see us anyway is going to be well over that.
She'll be there in spirit.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome. So what would you say your expectations are for this show? Like, do you have any? Like, if so, like what?
Man, really, I don't have any. I mean, I know we're pushing some good ticket sales, so that's cool, but we really just want to feel that feeling again of just being on stage and just ripping, just doing what we like to do, It's not like we all have time to really be doing this anymore. So having that half hour, 45 minutes of us just up there doing what we been wanting to do, I think it's going to be like a full circle moment, really.
I tell people this all the time. I feel like when you don't have expectations, it usually ends up like, being the best show or the best album or the best EP or whatever ever.
Exactly, man. So I don't know how loud she is, so hopefully she's not super loud and everyone's like, I'm not listening to this no more. This was the quiet spot in my house, but right now it's not. Um, yeah, man, no expectations. We just want to get up there and whoever comes to see us, put on the best show as possible for them. We've only got to practice one time. That was back in May, and we're linking up next Friday. And we're gonna practice all day, and then Saturday before the show. But I have no doubt we're gonna be on point. So we all been practicing at our house, you know what I mean, but not together. But I think we got it.
Do you find that practicing right before helps? Because like some bands, I feel like just like go, like cold turkey, and they'll just go in there like just cold and like no practice.
Yeah, I mean, I think before tours, dude, like back in the day, we barely practiced. We were gone for weeks, like every month. There's times we were gone for 11 months straight, so we would just come home, not talk to each other for like a couple weeks, and then okay, we got a tour coming up, we get together, maybe run through a set, put songs together, and that was it. So I feel like that's how a lot of people do it now, maybe, but I think we definitely should do something, you know. So
Especially
rather
since you
not.
guys have been out of the game for a little bit. You just want to, make sure that you still got it. You still got those magic touches.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Hell yeah. That's
So,
awesome. And like I said the other day, like I totally would be there, but I'm gonna be going to Barcelona.
dude, we that's awesome, first of all, and I'm happy for you because Barcelona is beautiful. It's sick. I turned 23 in Barcelona, and it was wild. So I hope you
My
have a
cousin's
great
getting
time.
married there, so like when she made the announcement, I'm just like, oh hell yeah, like I'm there. Like you don't have to tell me twice. And
Yeah,
I might try and bring my skateboard. Like we'll see, because it's like the skateboarding capital of Europe, but
dude,
I don't think I'll have
everything there
time.
is skatable. Everything there is skatable. So just be careful. Don't break a leg while you're out there
Well,
before
see,
the
that's
wedding.
what I'm nervous. Like knowing me, I'll go there, I'll break like both my arms, and I'll come back like with two casts on both
Oh my
arms.
god. It'd be an epic story. Tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah, pretty pop punk rock if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree.
Only
I
problem is
agree.
now that like we're 34, 35 years old, like our bones don't like heal like as fast. So like I would be in like cast like longer than like 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I know I just this year I start waking up in my bed, like waking up feeling like every part of my body hurting. I don't know if it's my mattress or or just me. So,
Yeah, that's the I tell people, it's like mentally, as long as you stay young mentally, like in your heart, like that's all that matters. Like physically you can't really like change like getting old, but like heart and in your mind like you can. And if you do that, then you're winning in life.
yeah, I mean, I still feel like I'm 21, you know. I'm 35, I'll be 36 this year, but I still feel like I'm a young buck. So, and all my helpers at work, I got a couple of them and they're all like 23, 22, 23, and they're hardcore kids, but I still feel like I'm their age and shit. And then I realize, like, no, I'm not. Shit, I'm old. Just things we talk about and stuff. I'm like, oh, man.
You're young until you come across like workers or like kids that you work with that are like 15, 16, and they don't know like any of the bands that like we grew up listening to. They don't know Tony Hawk Pro Skater, or they don't skate. Then it's like, okay, like we're actually like ancient.
Yeah, it's funny because, like, we'd be driving. They're like, oh, you ever heard of this band? And I'm just like, they're like, yeah, you should check out this band, Trapped Under Ice. I'm like, son, stop it. You don't, you don't even know.
You've been
But I
around
wouldn't
since
even,
the beginning.
yeah, like, I wouldn't even tell them about, I feel like sometimes, like, when people like ask stuff or whatever like that, I feel like I'm bragging more, and they're probably like, "Look at this guy!" Like, I'll tell them tour stories and stuff, so I won't say nothing, and then they'll bring up these other bands, like, "Oh yeah, I used to tour with them," and I'm like, "What?" And then I have to give them the whole spiel, and they're like, "Holy crap, didn't know that."
It's like, yeah, I'm pretty cool. Like, not gonna lie. Like, you need to get on my
Yeah,
level.
I was like an E-list celeb, in the pop punk world. Just kidding. I was a
That's
bass player. No
awesome.
one knew who I was. But yeah, um, but yeah, man, we're just super excited to get back in the room. And I know we were talking earlier, people kind of confused on the name. They're like, oh, well, it's handguns, handguns, handguns. You know, with our lineup, we put out Life Lessons and Disenchanted. And, we talked to Jake before, Jake Langley from Handguns. He was like, oh, you guys got to keep the name, man. Keep handguns, but we just out of respect, we are like, we don't know if we're going to do more stuff later. We don't know if we're, what it's going to be. So that's why we came up with Disarmed as well. And, we just feel like we need to give these records, their flowers at least, because Disenchanted, we recorded it. It was like 6 weeks in Hollywood, and that was a terrible time. It was a great time, but it was a terrible time. And the day we finished, we left for Warped Tour for the whole summer, and I think we did a couple extra runs after that, and then we kind of said, we're out, we're done. But we never really gave it its full touring cycle on that record. So that's a big reason why we're doing it.
It's awesome. Like I can't blame you. Like I would have done the same thing. Like I would have been just like, okay, like, I'm not like I wasn't part of like, the OG lineup. I feel like I should, do the right thing and ask, can I keep this, name going just out of respect and like love for the history. And so like I totally get it and I respect it and I support it. So right on.
Yeah, man. I mean, we all have been entangled in handguns in some sort of way, um, from, '08 up, So handguns is a big piece of us. And yeah, just out of respect for Jake and whatever he's got brewing up, that man, you never know what he's going to do. So we didn't want to confuse people. Life lessons. Disenchanted is our lineups records. We want to take them records, do their thing, get us kind of back on the ball, and see what happens, and maybe write and record some new shit. So we'll see.
Was it hard coming up with a name or no?
No, so after handguns, after we kind of broke up, we had a kind of a falling out. I mean, me, Brandon, and Kyle didn't, but everyone else we kind of stopped. And me and Kyle lived together at the time, and I'm writing, recording downstairs. I'm like, we got to start something else because I didn't want to stop. We didn't want to stop, but we kind of came up with this. I think it was either Brandon's mom or something, or somebody did, but we just were like, man, that's sick. So, I mean, that's kind of been the name since 2016. If we were ever to do anything else, and we never did until now. So
Right.
that's, yeah, nah, it was
That's
kind of like,
awesome. I love it. I think
handgun,
it's
this and
catchy.
that. Yeah, yeah.
I
So,
think it's catchy. It's very, pop punk, very punk rock. So
yeah, man. I mean, I like it. I like it. I think it's tight. So,
it
we're gonna
looks sick
roll
on
with it.
the shirt or
Yeah,
jean
dude.
shorts or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. We got a cool shirt that we're gonna be selling at the show. So for those who come out, just like a little goodie. So we're not gonna have a full merch booth. We don't care about that. Um but we're gonna have something for people to, remember them coming to this show. So it'll be cool. Pick up a shirt or don't pick up a shirt. It's totally cool. As long as you're there having a good time. That's all we care about.
Absolutely. So for those that are gonna watch this later or listen to it later, like whatever, make sure if you're in the Philly area, if you've got nothing going on, go to the show, support Disarm, support Midfield and the Five Steps Back and the great brigades. They're all absolutely killing it. They're all doing amazing things for the pop punk scene.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. And by the way, your mustache is on point. Keep that thing.
You're like the 30th person that has said something like music homies and like my friends that are girls and like my, guy friends that like aren't like music people. Like everybody's been saying, things about it. And I'm just like, hey, I'm just like, trying to make mustaches great again.
That's cool, man. Yeah, so I shaved my beard off a couple weeks ago. I just had a Britney moment and I shaved it off. And my wife's like, can you just do a mustache? And I did one, but I can't rock it. So I
Oh,
just,
dude, you absolutely can. You just got to believe in yourself.
my mustache is like hella blonde,
Yeah.
like real blonde. So
Yeah.
like it just looked like I drank some milk and then I had some stuff
Yeah.
on my. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm a mustache guy,
I
but
mean,
you
ours.
are.
I mean, like I'm flattered, but like we have like similar like hair color and like facial hair color. So I feel like if I can pull it off to a certain degree, you can definitely pull it off.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe one day I'll try it. But right now,
Get a trend going.
yeah, yeah, man, you never know. Never know.
Well, that's
Whenever
awesome,
I do,
dude.
I'll send you a picture and be like, I'll have you rate it.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah, man.
Well, CJ, thank you so much for coming on again. It was great to hang out with you again. It's been way too long. The support means the world to me. Wouldn't be, where I'm at today without you and everybody else. So for that, I'm forever grateful.
Man, and I'm grateful for you always having me on, no matter what band it is. And you're doing great, man. Good for the scene. I've seen you getting a lot of traction now. Um, like I was saying, that first interview we were supposed to do until we got tied up, I felt like such a dick. So I apologize for that. You just keep doing your thing, man.
Of course, dude.
Consistency is key.
What's that?
I said consistency is key,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
learning as
you're
I'm
on
getting
it.
older.
Yeah, man. So keep doing your thing. You're doing your thing for the scene, so it's great. Keeping it alive.
Absolutely. So for the people that are going to watch this later, listen to it later, where can they find the ticket link for the show, and also where can they find your music at?
So the ticket link is in our bio on our Instagram. Disarmed East Coast is the handle. It's in the bio up top. And then music, you just for those two records, just go to the Handguns Spotify or Apple Music, and you can find them two records on there and listen to them for now until we do our own thing.
You heard the man. Go to the websites, buy a ticket, listen to the music, support local music. CJ, again, it was great catching up again, and we'll be in touch.
Yeah, man, sounds good. And have a good trip in Barcelona. Don't break a leg, and I'm sure we'll cross paths soon.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
You as well, man. See ya.
Peace.